Welcome back to Shmuel Aleph. Thank you for joining us. And last time we left, Shaul had apologized to David, saying, "I know that you don't mean me any harm, and it is all my problem, and I will no longer want to harm you. So please come home with me." Okay, and this is, of course, the second or third time that he's gone through this. So David's response is Vayan David Vayomer. So in chapter 26, verse 22, and it says Vayan David Vayomer. David answered and he said, Hine hachanit hamelach. Behold, here is the staff or the spear of the king. More the spear. Here is the spear of the king. And v'yavor echad mihana arim v'kachel. Let one of the young men come over and let him take it. Why doesn't David himself want to go with Shaul? Because David is afraid that perhaps Shaul is going to once again try to kill him. So in order to avoid that issue, what he does is he just says, send one of the guys over, and send one of your men over, and he'll take the staff, and we'll all go away. Good. So Vayom Vashem Yoshiv Leish. And David continues on to say that Hashem should return to the man, or to repay everybody, Ed Sidkato, according to his righteousness. And the Metzudas David says that he was saying that you should return to that each person should get his recompense according to his righteousness, and of course he includes himself within that. So to say that Hashem should repay David for not harming the Mashiach Hashem. And so now we continue with the verse in verse 23 again. V'Hashem yoshiv leish. Hashem should repay to the man etchikato, his righteousness, v'yed emunato, and his faithfulness. Well, he's trusting Hashem that everything is going to go well. And that's what he's asking to be rewarded for. Asher natancha Hashem hayom biyad, that Hashem gave you into my hand today, or into literally the hand, but obviously it means my hand. V'lo aviti, and I did not desire the shloach yadi, to send forth my hand, in other words, to attack Mashiach Hashem, the anointed of Hashem. Here he doesn't refer to Shaul as the king. He doesn't do anything like that. He says, Mashiach Hashem, you are the Mashiach Hashem. You're the anointed one of Hashem, the one who is supposed to be leading the Jewish people. So for me to have sent my hand against you would have been against Hashem. So he wasn't, that's why he says, I wasn't willing. I would not stretch forth my hand, as it says. I wouldn't, lo ratziti. I didn't want to do it. Even though you would think that he should want to do it, he's being chased so many times, but nonetheless, lo viti, I didn't want to do it. And so now verse 24, and behold, just as your neshama, your soul, your personage was important to me today in my eyes. So it says, kach kein tigdal nafshi, Hashem. So also should my soul, my neshama, my body, my personage be important in Hashem's eyes. V'yatzileni, and he will save me, should save me, mikol sarah, from any distress, from any bad thing is going to happen to me. So here he's putting in a little tefillah, a little prayer that Hashem is going, just as I didn't do anything to you, David, didn't do anything to you, Shaul. As a matter of fact, every opportunity I had, I saved you. I didn't attack. So also I want Hashem, I'm asking on behalf of what my actions, and that goes with the first part of the verse, first part of the previous verse, where it says, reward each man for his righteousness and his faithfulness. So I want Hashem to look upon me in a proper manner also. And so what the last verse of this chapter, and this is where we'll stop today. It's a very short class. is chapter verse 25. Vayomer Shaul el David. So Shaul says to David, Baruch atah b'ni David. Praised are you, my son David. Gam asot ta'aseh. You will also do great things. V'gam yachol tuchal. And you will also prevail. Vayelech David ledarko. So David goes on his way. V'Shaul shav limkomo. And Shaul returns to his place. The Metzudas David says what is being said here. Baruch atah Ratzlimor roe anochi. I see, he says, that you are praised, that you are blessed. V'gam asata asem asim niflaim, and also that you will do many great wondrous things. V'gam, and also tatzliach behem. You will become very successful. You will become successful in these actions. The Alshich asks an interesting question. He says, why is it that David, the first time that he approached Shaul with ripping off his garment, the first time he catches him and shows he could have killed him, he as it were, told him off. Here, he's not doing that. He's just being very nice. He's being very, as we would say, parv about his statements. So what's the difference? The Alshich says the first time he thought that it was Shaul's animosity towards him that was doing this, and so he showed he was innocent and that he had nothing to be afraid of. Shaul had nothing to be afraid of. But the second time already, and he realizes it's no longer David's animosity. Now Hashem is sending him, or somebody's inciting Shaul, but it's not Shaul himself. So this is why right now he's much more amicable towards this meeting and just being very nice and giving brachot and everything else. He's still not trusting 100%. That he doesn't want to do. That's why he sends a spear with somebody else. That's why he was on the other side of the away from the camp making these pronouncements. There were a lot of reasons that he didn't want to get involved in that. At the same time, he is recognizing that it's not all Shaul anymore. Now it's something else that is spurring Shaul to this. So he says it very nicely to him. And this, like I said, this is where we'll stop. God willing, next time we'll start at chapter 27. Thank you for listening, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and thank you again.